Straight line nymphing. As the name suggests, you fish it in a straight line, as close a contact with those flies as possible. What flies do you use? Well, on the website, we've got thousands. Check them out. But a couple of selections here. We've got 3D buzzers. What that's got, it's got holographic of different colours at the head, and that acts as a trigger point for those fish to target in on. We've also got hotheads. Same principle. That orange, green or red in the head of those different flies. We've got buzzers, we've got hare's ears, and again, that trigger point should get the fish targeting in on your flies. We've also got the good old pheasant tail. We've got them with gold heads. We've got them with different colour thorax, orange. We've got a pin fry pattern with a silver thorax. Again, change the colour, change your luck. But there's only one nymph for me, and that's the good old Welsh pattern, the Dialbach. Here we've got black and red, we've got claret, we've got a hothead, but the one I'm going to choose is a black with a tuft of red in the head. Now, I'm going to put this on the leader. Now, I like to fish these in a team of 2 or 3. That way, you're covering 2 or 3 levels in the lake. But we're here at Ganfrwd, and it's a 1 fly water, so we're going to fish 1. Now, tie it on with a blood knot. Just spin that fly 6 times. Make sure you don't catch your finger with a hook. Feed it back in, trap that tail, pull it down just before it beds on. Moisten it so you get a secure knot. Trim that tail off. Right, just before we go on the water, full as earth, leader sink, a little bit on your finger, then just feed that nylon. I am using fluorocarbon, that will cut through, but just to help it. Just pull it all the way through. Just coat it. It also takes the shine off the fluorocarbon. Right, now then, we're ready to go on the water. Let's go and show you how to fish it. Now at the moment, we've got a little bit of a crosswind. It's coming over from my left to my right shoulder. What I'm going to do is use that wind. A lot of anglers will actually cast straight into it, but what I want to do is let that wind fish my flies. And I'm going to cast diagonal to the wind and then allow it to just blow my line around. Now when you're doing this, you have to be very, very observant. You've got to watch the end of the line. Any little stop, any little tweak, you have to lift into that fish. Now if you want to speed up that drift around with the wind, what you actually do is you point your rod into the wind. That means I'm taking it to my left into that wind coming across. That will create a bigger belly, then that fly will move a little bit faster. If you want to slow it down, do the opposite. Move it to the right. That will decrease the belly in the line. It'll slow the fly down. We've just lost the wind, which is no problem. Now I'm going to actually retrieve these. Now with the retrieve, the most important thing, a lot of people think that I've got to pull it fast, pull it fast. First of all, think of the slowest retrieve you can do, then half the speed again. So it's a very, very slow figure of 8. And every once in a while, what you're doing, first of all, let the fly sink down, then just slow figure of 8, start moving the flies, and then every sort of 6 or 7 turns, rotate your hand a bit faster. And what that's actually do is just kick the fly up. Every time you're pulling it faster, the fly jumps up. When you stop, the fly sinks down. And every time you stop retrieving, make sure you don't take the eye off the end of the line. Because if you look away, the fish have got a sixth sense. They know you're looking away. They know you're not concentrating, so they'll take your fly and you'll miss the fish. So always concentrate on that floating line. When you stop, just let it sink back down. And it is quite a long time when you're fishing this. Don't think, oh, you know, every other fisherman around you are fishing fast. You just have confidence. These flies will work. They're high quality, they're well tied. They will get you fish. Slowly, the wind's gone, so I'm going to have to work those flies slow and steady to start with. And then just tweak a little bit faster, let it sink back down. Remember, when it's sinking back down, watch that line.